as well in food testing, and this could be an interesting discussion actually amongst the clinical team. But in food testing, what's been found, I used to do a lot of food testing, and to be quite honest with you, a lot of the times what comes back is what you're eating at the current time. Okay. Why is that? Why would that happen? Okay. So what happens is they're testing this, then the results come back. Oh my gosh, the patient or client comes in and says, what am I going to eat? Kind of where you're at, Linda, where you're like, everything I'm eating is I'm allergic to or sensitive to. Like, what is
Yes.
going on? Right. Well, what happens? What is the next layer? You say, well, why would that happen? And the real issue there is not necessarily the food sensitivity, meaning, oh goodness, you're going to be sensitive for the rest of your life to everything that was listed on that result, but rather the real issue is something called leaky gut. And what's the gut made of? Cells. What are we focusing on? Healing the cells. Your practitioner, Susan, is going to help you try to minimize maybe those things that are irritating the cells of the gut lining and those sorts of things. And then you have to understand, like, there's different things that we're actually infusing in the supplementation. And then also in our food choices, that not only are we having you remove the things that cause inflammation, but we're adding in, if you can tolerate, for example, fermentation, right? That can help heal the gut. Okay. The healthy fats that can help the outer layer of the cells of the gut. So like if this is a cell, this lipid membrane or cell membrane of every cell in our body, that's where the healthy fats that we're trying to allow for you to consume on a regular basis, that heals the outer surface of the cell greatly. And I've said this before. I said to Randy too, and you're probably all going to be like, yeah, Dr. Katie, I know, but you're in the right place. You're fixing the right issue in this moment in time for the results that you got, right? So no need to go out and do another food test, okay? Because we're already working on healing the lining of the gut, which is truly the root issue that you're dealing with. It's the leaky gut. It's not necessarily the foods that are causing these, that you're sensitive to. It's just they're going through and they're coming up in the lab, okay, that you got. But that's because they're going through the gut, the actual gut lining, and it's coming up in the results of your tests. Okay. So we're addressing the root cause with what you're dealing with there. Okay.